Hello and welcome back to an Ankou. So we'll be continuing on here. I think I'm going to go apothecary if it lets me select here. There we go. And I've been having a bit of a go. I think I showed most of them on camera, but I think there were one or two that I might have just done off camera. I think it was to get this hardened scythe. Not that. Hang on. No, not that scythe. I think it might be on the soldier, but yeah, we got the hardened scythe. And so I've got a few more things. And last time we did, of course, beat the original sort of tutorial level without losing any health. Well, without using any healing potions, to be more specific. We used the parry ring to get used to that. We're going to be playing as the apothecary here, though, today. And what you'll notice as well is because we've gone and done all that now, we've got all the different armour sets available at this point. I don't think there's actually anything that's hidden or anything anymore. I think we've got everything available to us here that we can craft. And we've even got the loom so we can make cloth and things, so I think just about everything in the beta is more or less unlocked in terms of like tools and items now. There are a few weapons still, but I think I have to beat this level as the characters or beat certain levels on harder difficulties. All of the weapons are available, but they're just not available on each character yet. So this will be the sword and the crossbow, which are available on the soldier, but the soldier doesn't have access to the pistol or the bombs yet. So we'll get this marked up on analog stick here. And we'll get all that sorted. We'll also... Oh, why have I made a... Damn it, made a potion by accident. You think it wouldn't let me do that when I've got max health, but apparently not. And I've pressed the... I'm pressing it instead of Y. Right. Well, now that I've wasted all that I've just gathered. Right, mushroom. What do we want? We want... Let's go for iron. Right, so that should take me to the closest source of it, and it's out there. Damn. Well, we can hang around. We know where to go when the difficulty goes up a notch. Ah, but it's found us some here as well. Interesting. Okay. Now we can get our upgrade. One thing we can do as well now is, yeah, there's a hardened scythe. Multiply by 2 the speed of collecting iron. And then we can get the shielding scythe. We can get both of these at the same time. Create a temporary shield reducing damage by 75% when gathering resources with perfect timing. So as long as we're doing that, like pressing B at the right moment while we're gathering, it will give us a shield, which is quite helpful. We'll grab that soul. That should allow us to open up some additional upgrades for our weapon early on. It does look like the nearest source of iron is still back over there. Ah, but it's... Okay, it's moving us this way now. I see a shrine there. So we want to head down here when the difficulty spike goes. We want to remember as well that as the apothecary we do have this dash, which we don't just need to use to dodge enemies, we can use it to get around faster. I'm taking more of a liking to the apothecary than the soldier. The soldier is better at combat, but the movement of the apothecary and his access to those armour sets that make him craft and harvest faster are going to be invaluable later on when it becomes difficult to try and harvest things while enemies are on you. Ooh. I keep forgetting as the apothecary, now that we've got an actual gun, because you can tell I've been playing with the sword, because normally I'll just attack I'm just attacking and trying to face. Whereas what you probably want to do with the gun is you want to use your second stick to aim backwards like that, yeah. Speaking of aiming and firing your weapon, I want to sort some of these enemies out here. Okay, looks like it wants charcoal. There is some back there that we can get as well. And there's a few furs here that should help us with some armour. Let's try and grab a few bits and bobs. Now the first thing we're going to want from here, really, is a spirit. So we're going to get the grenade spirit. Now what that should do, so we'll get the grenade one. If we can also then probably get either a gun or crossbow, preferably a crossbow actually, because we can use our resources to upgrade our crossbow, and then we can use our resources to upgrade our gun, and we don't need to get duplicates of those resources for upgrading the gun of the spirit. Basically, it's stopping us needing too much of one or two resources is what I'm thinking. We can use wood and flint that we wouldn't otherwise need to upgrade the crossbow spirit. Looks like there's a difficulty spike if we want to go through there, so we won't. What we'll do is take a minute, we'll try and grab some armour and weapon upgrades. It looks like we're hitting the max on most things now. I'm going to highlight the ones that I want. So we're going to go for carry capacity, crafting efficiency and max health. We're going to go here for carry capacity and max health. I think with this. Yeah, just getting the carrying capacity up so I can get a lot of stuff. Although, do we want the crafting speed actually? That's a good question. This will give us carry capacity, crafting efficiency and max health. That gives us crafting efficiency and max health, so that's kind of pointless. This is more about combat stuff, you know, max health, skill recovery and crafting speed, but we're mobile, so we're going to be trying to not get hit in the first place. Max health and luck, so the odds of you getting like double resources increases with that. Boots, obviously, it's going to be, so this is movement speed while crafting max health. This one's for mostly attack speed, which is useful with the gun since it's slow attack, but the gathering speed here, so we can quickly nip in and grab a few things while enemies are pounding down on us. We can quickly do a dash, you know, do a quick dash, grab a resource or two before they're on top of us. So yeah, let's have a look. We are getting carrying capacity from this, and there is a necklace we can get that will allow us for that, so I think we're probably good. We might want to go crafting speed then here. Yeah, just crafting and gathering speeds, if we can raise those, we'll be a lot better off. So we'll get our armour all set up now. It looks like we can make some more of this. Right, good. What's good as well is they use different resources being from different armour sets. So that way we don't need nothing but furs. Some will use furs, some will use fibres. Because it can be difficult getting lots of one single resource if we spread the load a bit between different resources that we're using. That would poor then, wouldn't it? It won't be long until this shrine is recharged. We'll stick around for a bit. Then we might fight the boss and come back to it. Can we get more? We need some animal skins. We'll need... Right, we can get some fibres and iron there. It's just come back. Right, it's going to use our fibres. Crossbow, perfect, right. So yeah, now we'll need more fibres for those. We've got just enough animal skins. Difficulty has gone up. We'll get these fibres. Yeah, you can see our gathering speed is really starting to speed up now. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should have some flint. Yep. So as you can see, because we're using charcoal, iron, saltpeter for our gun, it's difficult to get a hand grenade it's difficult to get that upgraded. It'd be even worse if we were just using 2 guns as well, because then it'd use exactly the same resources. But with us using the crossbow, we can now use some of our other resources on it. Like we can now use this flint, and probably we'll need some souls and some wood. But speak of the devil. Now let's try. So we want this one dead. We'll make some better ammo as well while we're here. Gotcha. That's a big area. I was expecting there to be more stuff as a reward for that. Like there might be some rare resources in there or something, you know, some iron and flint, or a number of souls maybe would drop rather than just the corrupted one, but okay, whatever. The good news though is that it's now, as you can see, it's halted the difficulty from increasing for a little while. We'll try and remain roughly in the area. We'll not wander too far, because I think that shrine is about to come back. So we'll see if we can get that activated. Yeah. Those wind charm noises and little blue wind animations there mean that it's back, and it's just shrooms this time. So we'll be getting those. Good things to get are usually spirit upgrades, because they use a lot of souls and that, as well as the resources that would normally be required to upgrade those weapons. So they're usually a good get. But what also are quite expensive are rings and talismans and things. So if we can get items that, well, if we can get those items for free from the shrine, that's usually a good idea as well. There's some furs there we could do with. Quite a few actually. I've got quite a large area though to explore here. It's really expanded out now. Now it's saying we've got plenty of saltpeter, so what is stopping us from getting this? Iron and charcoal, eh? We could use some iron and some charcoal. Right, that's just outside, of course. As of those, I bet. No, they're in. Okay. Let's grab them. Yeah, grenade and gun spirits are really doing some damage, aren't they? Right, we'll get this harvested. And yes, there's some souls over here as well as some more charcoal. And there's some fibres up there. We might be able to get a few armor upgrades on this. We might wish to go and get some iron. We might do a find, one of those whistles to find iron. Is this inside? It is, just. And there's another one on his way. Oh, another 2. while they're making their way towards us, we'll go over here and just get this fibre. Oh, the speed on that's getting quite quick. It's almost too fast. I'm having to be really on the ball, pushing the button to hit that skill check now, eh? Right. Good problem to have though. Oh no, I'm going too quick. Wow. Right, there's the difficulty spike. Dodge that quick. We've got some iron here. And we've got these now starting to show up. Right, excellent stuff. But yeah, as you can see, we're starting to gather quickly now, which is what we want, because the big way that we die toward the end is that we're not able to get enough stuff quickly enough while enemies are hounding us down, so we want to keep on top of this right now. Speaking of, we can get a weapon upgrade, and we shall. In fact, we can get 2, which is excellent. Right, and because we've got additional carrying capacity now, we can make plenty of stuff here. We've got, okay, those, I thought those were souls in the distance, they're not. It wouldn't surprise me if that shrine is active again now. We may wish to quickly head back, in between grabbing all this stuff, of course. Maximum amount of souls, so we should start spending some. Get some weapon upgrades, of course. Now what do we need? Curse souls and iron ingots. Meanwhile here, we certainly get a crossbow upgrade. Right, some more iron. Let's invest in our clothing again, because it's been a little while since we have done. We don't want to get behind on our crafting speeds and so on. Where are we? Fibre, iron and soul. Yep, we can afford that quite handily. And our footwear, yep, get it all upgraded. We will need these tools now. So we'll get those built, so we're not having to do it again. Get it done now. There's some flint there and some iron here. We'll get this iron grabbed. Our crossbowmen should be able to just finish them off. There we go. I will admit, in all this, I've got a bit turned around, so I think we are going to need to craft a whistle to find that shrine again. So I do wish to go and see if we can get anything for it. Finding, we need fibres. So we're going to need some fibres. And we're now seeing the fattest show up. Okay. Good news is we are wrecking them in terms of damage. And speak of fibres, there's some here. Right, there we go. Excellent. Right, what have we got around here? Some saltpeter. What do we need for the gun now? So an iron ingot and some cursed souls. How much iron have we got? We can make one iron ingot, so when we get a cursed soul we can make a weapon upgrade. Now, that said, what can we do here? Let's get, let's see. I think we'll prioritise these boots. I might try and get these souls up to, well, these spirits up to the point where they need cursed ones. See if we can rush that. And we've found our shrine. We just happened to have found it. Yeah, this is the same one because the animals have been skinned here. We need a cursed soul for it, and it just so happens that this fat guy here is holding on to one for us. What's quite good with him is he can stand in melee range when you've got the musket out, well, blunderbuss, pistol, whatever it's called. When we've got the gun, when we've got this shotgun out, we can stand right in melee range, shoot him, and then the second heavy attack that comes out of it will actually push us backwards far enough so as to dodge the attack that he does. Change special skill to a forward dash or get a hand grenade. I think we'll just upgrade our hand grenade so we don't need to waste resources that could otherwise be spent on our gun on the hand grenade. Right. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit hectic now. We're going to want to try and get our items and equipment upgraded as much as we can now. Because if we don't, we'll soon find ourselves unable to keep up with the amount of enemies coming in. We won't be able to harvest and fight at the same time, and then we're just fighting, and then we get behind on our upgrades, it gets harder and harder, and we slowly die. We know the death spiral on this. Got them. So, let's have a look. Gun still requires a cursed soul. This requires animal skins, cloth, which we can make, and leather. So 2 require loads of furs, the other requires... right, okay. We can now start making some of these, so let's have a look. Craft efficiency and carry capacity with the charm of the artisan. We can go move speed while crafting for some souls and some wood. That's nice and easy. I think we can have multiple of... oh wait, amulets are very powerful but can only wear one at once, it says. Ah, so I might make a mistake there. Well, that'll do for now. Efficiency, carry capacity. We might want to look at that later, but for now, we'll be fine. Rings. It doesn't say there's a limit on rings, so I think we can wear them. I'm sure I've had at least 2 on as the soldier ones. Spirits attack faster while crafting. Lucky events heal 1 heart. Gain a small health bone sheet each time you parry. We don't have the parry. Increase movement speed after parry, so we can only really use the first 2 because we don't parry. We've got the dash. So, artisan will be huge. We'll craft this one. Wow, we're really doing really fast even while crafting now. So that's probably a good get for us, that, yeah. So let's get some iron ingots. cloth. Also, we can get the shielded side, so we're protected while gathering now. As you can see, because of our upgrades and weapons, we are actually able to clear out the enemies. I just saw that, yeah, that blue wind animation thing there. That means the shrine is back up. We should head over, at least to check it out. It's beyond the clearing here. Just a few souls for it. Hand grenade, yeah. Absolutely get the hand grenade. What we need, I think, is leather. So we'll try to find some. Ah, hello. Cursed soul on this guy. And that's dead. Lovely. We'll get that harvested. I'm not going to risk going into those brambles. I think that'll hurt more than it'll help us. Right, well, we've still got this wind thing guiding us. Here we are. Some more skins, lovely. This way apparently I see the wood trail, there we are. As you can see, we can kind of duck and dive between shots here to actually get the materials we want now, because we've got those speed increases. That's what we want. We just need to be able to quickly dip in and out and get some resources. As long as we can still get resources and fight at the same time, we're not in a death spiral yet. So we do want to heal. Got anything from there? Yeah, okay. I'm just realising as well, none of the things we've got. Oh no, this can increase max health, can't it? So we should definitely invest in that. But it doesn't seem to be doing it by much. And last but not least, we'll need some leather. Can make some. Right, let's get this harvested. Right, next, what do we need? Oh, we can upgrade our gun now. We've got a cursed soul, excellent. To upgrade it again, we'll need iron, which we have, or at least made. There we go. Gun upgraded, it's now on level 8, excellent. Iron, charcoal, cursed souls. We'll need some charcoal. We want... let's see. Leather, souls, cloth, souls, animal skins, not many, we just need one more, and souls. Mind you, we also need some leather, only quite few of them, so... These need the cloth, isn't it? Cloth and souls, we need... You know what's probably lowered our health, I bet? I bet it's this ring, isn't it? Not rings, sorry, yeah. Oh no, we've got these, yeah, it'll be the rings and the talismans and that, right. Let's some cloth. And that should, yeah, we just need souls now. And for these, we need, yeah, souls, wood, curse souls, charcoal and iron. So we need these souls. There is some iron here, so we can stay in this area for a while. Right, that's excellent. This is exactly what we need. Get this charcoal, get these souls. This will be a good number of upgrades for us if we can get it all. I missed every single one. Yeah, it's getting a little bit quick. We're going to have to get a lot better at hitting those. Right, we want to do a bit of fighting, just to get these killed. While we're at it, we can, let's see, animal skins, we can make these though, can't we? Yep. How about these? Curse souls, that just needs a regular soul. Right, we're getting through these eyeball things. Now we just need this spirit thing dead. If we can get all this done before the difficulty goes up, we're in a brilliant spot. Right. Difficulty is shot up one more. Let's see if we can get these upgraded. So curse souls, we need some wood on that. And that should work. Right, spirits upgraded. Still need some animal skins, new cloth, and we need leather. So we're going to need animal pelts again. And this needs iron. Right, we'll make an iron ingot now. What needed just like one bit of iron? Wait, actually this. Yes, it was. We need 2 curse souls again for the shotgun upgrade. Right, look what's being delivered to us. Right, we just have to kill them. Which is getting a lot easier. We've managed to keep on top of our damage this time. Helps with the armor sets that we've got. Right. We've sold 2 curse souls. Excellent. Miss, damn it. Our souls at 5 should be enough to hold them off while we do this. Get some fibre as well. Right, good stuff. A few lucky events as well, and we've managed to get quite a nice amount. stuff there. Ooh, we've got plenty of flint too. Just unleash a few rounds into these, that'll probably get them. Glad I went with the grenade guy as well, it's giving us a lot of real good AoE here. Really helping clear out groups. Meanwhile the crossbowman's keeping the like large targets at bay. Right, we've got 8 cursed souls. We just need some wood, some iron, some charcoal. What do we need for our shotgun now? Just charcoal. We just need charcoal. For these, animal skins, isn't it? Animal skins, cloth. We can get some cloth now. Like a few pieces. In fact, I think that's it done. 2 cloth. There, we maxed out some gear. That we need just animal skin fibres, regular souls. These still need regular souls, and so it's going to be animal skins for clothes now. Just think, animal skins. These we just need some wood, and we need some iron and charcoal. Wood, iron, and charcoal. That's what we need for them. Well, we found some iron. There's our wood. This guy just shot me with it. Get him for that. Damn, okay, our spirits are really doing a number on these now. There's some charcoal. Get it. Get out. Them. Okay, and grab all that. Dodge him. Get. There we go. Got him killed. This guy probably going to be following him shortly. Right, let's see. Oh god, that's a pile of furs, ain't it? Right, we want to get that if we can. Right, iron and charcoal. Gun can be upgraded. Excellent stuff. Can it be upgraded again? We need an iron ingot. Do we have an iron ingot? I think we've just got some iron, so it can. Gun is to max. Right, excellent stuff. Spirits. Wood, cursed souls, charcoal. We're out of cursed souls, but there are things dropping them, we just need to grab them. Then we need furs. Right, got that. Now on a plus side, they've all moved away from this big pile of furs now. Which I can now grab very quickly. A bit of a panic. There we go. Oh, they're really starting to ramp up now, aren't they? We're just about keeping head above water. We want... yeah, we've got the animal skins, we need fibres. Grab those, fibres, where are we? So that should be enough. It finally is to get some upgrades here. We're actually now getting a decent amount of health. We need some leather. Animal furs with an extra step basically. That gives us movement and gathering speed. We just need to keep ahead of the curve on these things, really, is the thing. We need leather for that and leather for that. Can we make more leather? Make one more, so we can get one more of those. No, we'll prioritise the boots for the speed. So that's kind of all that's keeping us alive at the moment, the fact that we can move out of the way. And we harvested it. No, we didn't quite finish, okay. Health potion, we've not needed one for a while. Get the iron. Got it, right. Per soul, see if we can grab a few here. They're all lining up so we can kind of pay all these to death. Yep. Got him. There we go. This one's got in the way now though. Out of the way of the zombies. We do seem to have iframes as well on the dash, so even if I end up dashing into something by accident, I actually don't take damage, which is quite nice. Very much appreciated given how chaotic this is. I'm beginning to see why having extra charges on your skill can be useful now, because it gets a bit hectic toward the end, doesn't it? This might actually be our first win if things go as well as they are doing here. That's just a basic one, same with that guy, we can easily take care of that. Right, grab these. Okay. Now let's see. Right, so we just need to turn it into leather. They need one leather each, don't they? We're not really using the leather for anything else, so just, yeah, we don't need like literally just leather, so I think we can just safely convert it all in, all our into leather, but we've only got enough for one anyway. Keep on top of fibres. Right, have we got enough for, because I bet we have got enough for some upgrades here. This needs wood, this needs... Yeah, that's what we've got there, we just need some wood then. Can we find wood in the forest? I don't know, let me check. The pile of furs, excellent stuff, that's what we need for armour. We've got a few. There's another one there, let's see if we can... more. Right, that should be enough for, yep, 2 more leather. And that, okay, and we need souls, basic souls. There's one. We're at a point now where basically the resources we need are literally everywhere. It's really just showering us with stuff. It's just whether or not we can grab it before we get obliterated by everything. Right, we need to fly. Check that, there we go. Ow, got caught on something. Healed. Everything's just constantly exploding around it. Come out, just take them on to try and clear this out. Right, what have we got? We need wood for that, and an iron ingot for that. We'll probably need one more cursed soul. Leather, got it. These, that's good. those maxed out. Excellent, right. Just the chest piece, which just needs cursed souls, so everything needs cursed souls now. There's something new with iron doing too. I'll just make a few ingots. Right. 2 cursed souls to max it out, and then just wood and cursed souls for this. So we need to kill some of these fatties. Right. I think we had enough for the chest piece, didn't we? Yeah, we just need those cursed souls. Let's make some gunpowder, increase the damage in that. Oh, that's the thing. Bit of an explosion, eh? We have hit wave 10. So this could be a problem now. Here's infinite everything. It's getting a little bit hectic, I'll admit. Got it. No, we probably want to heal. There we go. We're doing quite well. I think we might make this actually. We're going to keep on top of this, just keep hammering them. Getting the big fat ones especially, just keep hitting them. Tons of stuff. We might actually have our first win on our hands. I think that will nicely round off this little mini-series. Right, more spawning in still, but we are starting to thin them out a little. Let's see. Yep, we can get that. We can get this. Their max, and this is leather souls, curse souls to max it out. We can get the leather, I think. No, we need more. We can't quite. Wood and curse souls, iron, charcoal, and curse souls. We can't really do much then. Not until we've gathered a requisite amount of souls that we need. Which we'd be able to get if we weren't under constant attack all the time. Yeah, we can't really stop to get out now. I think we're just going to have to ride out wave 10 now. It looks like it does end at wave 10. This is the final wave. That is the mission objective on the left side, is just survive wave 10. That said, there's the what's it, the furs we need. There's some charcoal, and yeah, if we get a bit more, a few more souls, we can actually get some final upgrades here, surprisingly enough, which we are going to be able to do. Yep, we can get him. Level 10 bombs. So, curse souls, 2, regular souls, we can get... Right, it needs 2 leather, which we can make. All we need now is souls, cursed and regular. Right, so that's basically sorted. Might as well just craft a backpack now, I suppose. Wood and cursed souls. Yeah. I think this was the end of wave 10 here. Yeah. There we go. The Killian is done. So when the nun comes out, we'll have them all ready. We've now got the sword on the apothecary available. And we have a new difficulty that's not yet in the game. So we're now unlocking things for later. And I think that is probably a good point to call it for this series. Thank you very much for watching. This has been an Ankou. It's quite fun, I'll give it that. It's a lot of these, for lack of a better term, I've heard them being called bullet heavens or survivor likes or something. I honestly hate both terms. But bullet heaven makes more sense because it's like, I get it, it's a bullet hell, but you're the one shooting all the bullets, so it's like in reverse rather than you dodging all the bullets. But I don't know, I'm not, because that's not the definitive part of the game. You know, it's like the thing that defines it is the whole, you know, waves of enemies and the unlocking of equipment. It's the roguelike and wave defense elements. Technically, I'd just call it like a roguelike wave defense game, but whatever. You know, roguelike wave defense. I guess you don't need to say RPG because roguelikes are by definition a sub-genre of RPG. So yeah. Maybe we could just mash them together and call it a rogue wave game. Right, but anyway, Ankou, it's different because you're having to craft the things and it's like you feel like you're spinning lots of plates. It keeps you on your toes. You're not just passively playing it as you just walk around the map while you've got a podcast on as your guy just fires off a bajillion things and then you just add more items to the pile of stuff you have. It's a bit more engaging and requires you to be a lot more active. Like I am being way more active than most games. So I quite like it. But I suppose it's if you're wanting that type of game from this genre, you know, you're wanting one that's gonna allow you to just sit back and just mash, you know, just choose upgrades while your character stands still and kills everything for you. Or do you want the sort of one where it's a bit more engaging and requires you to be actively participating throughout? So if that's the sort of game that you're wanting from this genre, then very much this is for you. You know, it's definitely a lot more hectic than most. But I quite like it. I think that, with the crafting system, and that is what makes it stand out from the crowd. It's like £3. If you want this, if you're curious, just buy it. It's £3. It's a pittance. I think there's soundtracks for games that cost more than this, you know. It is an absolute pittance, would recommend. Even with its current content, it's worth the £3. They're planning on adding a new class. I think the next update is going to add the merchant, and in a while they're adding a new class which should be sometime in September, so we may revisit this once the new class is in the game and maybe a few new maps. So that might be worth doing. We might see about increasing difficulties and things when we revisit it. We can probably tinker with that system. But yeah, for now I think that's going to cover it. We've seen pretty much everything the game has to offer. We've completed both maps. We've tried both classes. I think that's probably a good stopping off point for us at the moment. So this is, like I said, this has been an Ankou. Thank you very much for watching. There's more stuff on the channel, more stuff to come. I hope to see you then.